Oh, great, it paused the game right as I started the stream. Oh, wait, no, I had the game paused, didn't I? I'm smart. I forgot to finish setting up the stream, too. It's fine, I can speed run while people are still joining. Are you here, RPG, or are you dad? Very important question. Then we want... Yeah, there we go. What's up? It looks kind of like a pretty nice clear sky today, I'm not gonna lie. It's looking pretty good. Wait, hold on. I need to move that again. There we go. You're Frank. You're not Frank on Twitch. I don't see no Frank there. Hello, everybody. How y'all doing today? Why are my pointers not working? That's weird. We are also here. You're over in the corner. You're the neglected sibling, if anything. I need to remember where I am in my bedroom. I need to remember what the heck we're even doing right now. E3S 548. I can barely read this chat, I swear to God. I thought that was a word. What is that, a croissant? 548. Oh wait, no, hold on. 683 194133. Aren't we grabbing these two? There's something. Dog in bed. I swear, it looks like a croissant to me. I cannot unsee the croissant. YouTube chat is so far behind. That's just called lag. You'll get used to it. What did I just bonk? Oh. I am not in the right position in my bedroom. Am I seeing things, or is the screen stretched to the side? I don't know. Hold on. Let me check Twitch. Alright, sorry. OBS. Yeah, okay. It's a little stretched. It's okay, though. You guys will survive. I was going to change my username to Frank, but I'm not doing that. Just wait 60 days. Okay, this is 194. No. A1S, B5S, B3S. I did not mean to pause. Put that away. I think we're ready to pull forward, right? I hope so. Oh, right, because we're in the VR, I also have to make sure that the chats are both constantly open. Wide? What, do you want me to make it wider? I think I can only resize it. I can't make it actually wider. I'm sorry. I apologize, Frank. It isn't physically possible. Computer. What's the problem with staring straight down? Oh yeah, that's right. When we tried to light the lighter, it wouldn't turn on or something. I remember that happening last stream. Vaguely. Start off the next Terraria stream wide. I can't. It's not an option in OBS, man. I can't do that. Alright, the lubrication point's done. Did I do that right? Yeah, they're fine. We can make your PNGs wide. That is true. Oh. I'm stupid. I applied the brakes. I didn't turn them off. How's your life been? It's been alright. Wait, did I? Honestly, I can't tell. Chat, which way's which? I can't read the gauge. Chat, help me. What does this say on it? That's the Independent. Wait. Why was that turned off, chat? Why was that turned off? We back, boys? I am sorry, we are not back, we are front. Why can't I read the water? Oh, there's the water glass. Okay. We're good. Aside from all the problems. Yeah, life has been good so far. Been having a fun time taking a break from YouTube. Focusing on building the layout. Trying my best to, just have a good time. Family visited a lot last week, so I didn't get as much work done as I'd like, but... Come on, little engine. You can do this. Why are the brakes so high right now? What am I doing wrong?
Yes.
Singing on the rail again? Is that like a reference to the movie Singing in the Rain or something? I am sorry, Topaz. I physically cannot start an ad break. Seeing family is always nice. It's fun. It's a little exhausting sometimes, though. Good to have breaks here. Oh. Are you fucking kidding me? I didn't bother... One of those days. It's just one of those days, chat. No wonder we weren't moving. What is a handbrake on? You? Do you? Water, drink? You think I have hydration available? It's referencing... Oh, no wonder. I haven't seen Shrek in years. I'm sorry, I'll only watch the spin-offs. I've only watched Puss in Boots. It's good to stay hydrated. I don't need hydration. The boiler needs hydration. Handbrakes are being annoying today. Realistically, I just don't remember how to do this. It's been so long, you know. It's been a month or two. So next up is B5S, where we need a single car, and B3S, where you need a single car. Oh my god, there's so many tracks in this yard. Okay. This is 5S. Blame it on the handbrakes. True. If you gaslight people hard enough, they'll just believe you. Finally got some Citadel colors. I got Corn Red, Abaddon Black, and Retributor Armor. Retributor Armor is by far the best. No, I don't want you. I want you. We are looking for 683, 683. And after that... we are looking for 548. Ah, Christ. Oh no, how deep down is it? Is it? It's literally on the other side of the... Yeah, oh my god. What is Twitch chat on about? Paint. With 4 coming out? What 4? Huh? Are we talking about Splatoon 4? I'm just deleting these. There's no way I'm actually gonna be doing the contracts for these ever. Oh, Shrek 4? Right. Isn't it... Are they really calling it Shrek 4 despite the fact that it's the 5th one? Are they really those kinds of companies? It's Shrek 5. Yeah, but will they respect that, or will they give it a fancy name like Shrek and the Dawn of Doom? Shrek the Halls. Oh, I forgot that existed. I never watched that as a kid. Wish you had waited 20 minutes more so I could be off work and watch it uninterrupted. Tough shit. Get wrecked, nerd. So we have 1, 2. As you said earlier, skill issue. Exactly! I'm just uncoupling these cars because I realize I can just delete the ones. Why? Game? Game? Does that not work anymore? Huh? That's weird. And annoying. Something like what they did with Shrek Forever After. Yeah, exactly. Okay. Huh? Game? That's... Oh, it goes underneath? Ah, you nitpicky son of a bitch. Skill issue the 3rd, coupling edition. Yeah, we're just gonna have 17 skill issues before the day is done. Okay. Those are all the cars we need. Into reverse. I hate climbing down this ladder. Fuck that. Grab, go, bonk, open. I am getting too close to my desk. Game? I'm not allowed to grab that unless it... Oh my god, this is confusing some days. What is the deal with this game, man? Thanks, Twitch, for not notifying me about this. Get the pings roll on Discord, you nerd! There's one of the water filler caps on the 060 been red. That is a texture pack. Somebody made me a texture pack for Halloween last year. And so you'll also notice, if you look closely... Well, not right now, but the fire is sometimes a spectral blue. The skill are not with you tonight. Yeah, and it wasn't with some of you guys, too. Look, keep calm and blame it on the fact that I have to write a newsletter tonight. And I'm trying to put it off as long as I can. Oh, come on. That was in the cab. What do you mean that wasn't in the cab? Get back in the cab before you die. That sounds like something out of an action movie. But you know what? It would be fun to make an action movie. It would be fun to make a video game someday. RPG, just reuse the 3D models. Let's go. Let's make something. What? And bonk. And bonk. And bonk. Bonk. And brake. Are you looking at anything? I wouldn't expect you to, but yeah, you aren't. Good. Stir the movie. It's just 5 hours of people complaining about the Exicle. Anything going on this weekend? Yeah, I already announced something this weekend, you dingus. It's in stream alerts. Tomorrow, there's a big sale at a local train shop. It is. I don't expect any on 30 because 99% of the stuff is HO, and that's not like maybe a mild overstatement. Legitimately, like 97% is HO scale stuff, and like the other 3% is mostly N. So I'm not expecting to find anything too exciting. But you never know. Maybe you can find a weird engine. Maybe I'll find something in G. Not that I need something in G right now, though. To adjust my lens spacing. I can barely tell what's going on. Oh, that's better. There we go. Now I can read what you guys are talking about. Now I can see the dog. Or sorry, the croissant. Yeah, most of what I'm going to be doing this weekend is working on the layout and setting up a 3D printer. Test printing something. That is a very interestingly shaped croissant right there, 100 Con. Gonna go shower real quick. Good luck! Don't slip and fall. Oh yeah, what time did I start the stream? I need to check. We've been live 25 minutes, so we started this at about 7:40. Gotcha. Whew. Man, this headset is boiling me alive. Finally off work. So you're telling me you got off from work? Kinky. Someone clip that. We need that in the clips compilation. Whenever I finally make another. It reminds me of my local model shop. The train stuff they have is the HO and 00 with a single 009 model that is sometimes in stock. For us, the local train stores are actually pretty good about having multiple scales in stock. One of them, the one I'm going to tomorrow, has HON3. And I'm really tempted to get one, even though I can't afford it right now. They have a K28 for $300, which is insanely good for HON3. But they also have, I believe they have a tiny bit of SN3. I know the other store has SN3. They do have a tiny bit of ON30. They have tons of N, they have tons of HO. They've got a bit of G, they've got a good bit of O, actually, a surprising amount of O. They have some S. The problem is, specifically for the sale, they never have anything outside, they rarely have anything outside of HO. Because HO is what sells the best. And the stuff they're selling in other scales, like HON3, S, G, they're usually selling that at the price that they're willing to have people pay for it, right? They aren't highballing, they're not lowballing, they are balling. And so because of this, you know, hold on. A2L, I believe this must be A2L. Just considering this, I'm going to make the bold assumption that if we wander down this way and we look at this sign, it's A2L. Would you look at that? I just got a dog driving ads. Who let the pupper commit vehicular manslaughter? That is Asgore's job, and nobody dares to defy him in that regard. Another really fun engine that they have at the shop, they have a $75 HO scale 2882. Imagine converting that to ON30. Just imagine. I don't have money, train guy. I have to save up for 3D printing things. I have to save up so that the merch store can expand. I can't do it. It's not possible. Not unless for the low price of your kidney per month, we open a taxidermy shop in the UK. Forgot you had merch. Yeah, I got merch. We had the first merchandise sale yesterday. It was... I don't know if that's happy because, hey, we finally did it, or if that's sad because, oh my god, it's been a year and a half. Okay, so... what is the last spot? B6... oh. We're looking for B6, so that means we just want to go straight. Oh, there's more than enough space. There's a merch store? Yeah, there's a merch store! It's kind of expensive because it is not bulk. You have to buy, and they custom make it on demand. And that adds to the price, unfortunately, a surprising amount. I would love to do it in bulk, but the problem with that is it would require me to do a lot more work, and I can't do that, and it's not really financially viable. When the first sale I ever got was yesterday, so... business is booming! That's right, it's booming. We had a crown sheet failure yesterday. But yeah, we have a merch store. It's, primarily the merchandise we have right now is stickers and t-shirts. I can easily change that to add more. If for some reason you want me to start selling you supplements, I mean, that's an option, apparently, through the supplier that I use. But I've ordered from them before. I did a test order. The stickers came out great. I have not ordered anything else, though, so I can't vouch for how the t-shirts are like. Oh, and also, the wall art does not work. The wall art is sold out for some reason, and it doesn't say that it's sold out on the store. But for some reason, it is. A Snickerdoodle poster would be fun. That it would. The problem is, I'm broke enough that I would need to find somebody to draw it for me who would be able to take an IOU of whenever the fuck I get money back. And that's not really an option because I have to do an IOU for another piece of art, which is Cammy. Cammy and her machine gun still. Like radio sketches. I could use radio sketches, but you want to know the funny thing? I think Radio is the person who ordered the stuff the other day. I think that's what happened. Okay, why do I hear brake noises? I don't like that noise. It's not a very good one. But yeah, no, for some reason you want to get merch, if you want to put a sticker of the smug emoji on your PC, It's $15 for a sticker sheet. Which is more than I think it should be. But I also don't know how to lower the cost in a way that isn't overwhelmingly expensive. Also, if somebody wants to post the link to the shop in the Discord, go ahead. My brakes are off. It's not pancake issues. It's Waffle House issues, thank you very much. And I know all of these have their brakes off. I know the engine has the brake off. Maybe a sticker pack. We already got a sticker pack, though. The sticker sheet... Hold on, we gotta move this engine just a little more. What is that noise? No. Eh? Well, the brakes are off. The brakes are off. Something is slowing us down notably. What could it be? Because, like, the brakes are off on the engine. Unless somehow one of these isn't oiled. No, that's oiled. You're oiled. Do we have to spin this a few times to make sure the wheels are lubricated? Is this the problem? We tried turning it off and on again. I don't know how to turn something off like a steam locomotive. What am I supposed to do? Put on clothes that are absolutely disgusting? Sounds like the handbrake or the engine in the car behind you. It does, but they're both off, so like, what's going on here? Also, do I have to climb this just to load the train? Is that a thing I have to do? No? Well, I can go inside the building at least. That's kind of fun. Where do I go then? Ow. Oh, Chat, I might be blind. Might have been the lubricator needed a kickstart, yeah. Okay. Good God, this headset is hard to wear. Maybe that's something I need to save up for at some point, is a new VR headset. This one's not bad, it's just... so low quality. What the fuck is happening? Do I have to do both sides? Is there a lubricator over here that I have to twist and turn too? No. So then what the hell am I supposed to... So chat, how y'all doing today? If you could buy brand new 3D printed model trains, would you? What's the loco's condition? 100%. At least it looks like 100%. Maybe it might be something different. I don't know. My eyesight's kind of bad in this VR headset. I think I've got everything. Yeah, it looks good. Apply and take the brakes off of everything, including your mom. There's also sun glare. True. It's definitely still squealing. Are the cars oiled? Do you need to oil the cars? I don't think you need to oil the cars. I don't think that's a thing. Glad you're keeping her company. That's it, we're buying you a cuck chair. Actually, I saw something really funny about that the other day. There was this really old house from like the 1800s that had a small balcony in the middle, in the main room, where, okay, everything is connected. Is it like the air hose? No, the air's good down here. But there were just two chairs that were looking in the bed's general direction, so apparently that has been a kink for longer than any of us have been alive. The air is good. Air is good. What's the matter, game? Have you never watched an LMM video? It's been a hot minute since I watched LMM. You gotta remember, one of the big problems of being a rare-rating YouTuber is it becomes a lot harder to watch other rare-rating YouTubers just because of, natural, what's that? What is it? God, sorry. Overstimulation? Doing too much of the same thing? Maybe the cars need fixing? I'd be surprised if that was the case. We're not doing house flipping. We're not playing Railroader today. So yeah, even the YouTubers I like watching for this kind of stuff, they're kind of difficult to watch. Hey. Hello? Oh. Wait. Don't just take off the brakes, but actually apply them. I think it's a bug. No, we aren't even moving right now. And I know our train is exceptionally heavy. I'm gonna try bleeding the air from this end. and letting it refill. Hello? What is going on, game? What is the problem? Think she's mad at you? Yeah, apparently so. How the hell am I doing this wrong? One of the car's valves is closed? No, it's not. I explicitly checked to make sure of that. I swear to God, if that has changed since we last looked, that's not... Those are open. Those are open, and then this is the last car. Meaning... Wait, this is not the last car. There's one more pair. Yeah, but those are open anyways. This is the last car. And that one's closed, because if we open this one up, we're fucked. So about that there should have been more air coming out, spiel? About that. What happened is the engine had some brakes applied already, so the air didn't fully come out. There's your problem. Now, you guys are gonna be getting piano music soon. I hope you enjoy that. Okay, what happens if I uncouple these turrets? Oh, I'm stupid. Why? What brakes are applied? Hello? Nuh-uh, nuh-uh. What's going on? Blue fire? Yeah, there's the blue fire of the cool spooky month stuff. Nope. What the fuck, game? Do you really need like 100% oil in these suckers? Is that the problem? Yeah, this is gonna be an exhilarating stream. Stir goes crazy over trying to figure out why the brakes have failed him. glass full. You there. It's okay, guys. We'll just get Beat Saber or something. We'll just exhaust my arms playing Danger by Tomonite and Boom Kitty. Skill issue, episode 4. It's more like season 4 at this point. So the brakes are unapplied here, right? What do you mean? No. Screw this. Do we have the money? We're gonna go get this engine repaired. We're just gonna eat the cost of whatever the hell is going on. There. She's been repaired. I swear to God. Does it better work? Does it better work? Throw into reverse. Oh great, the handbrake's on though. What the fuck, game? You know what, we're going to the main menu. Because clearly... Yeah, exit without saving. Clearly something's wrong with the game itself at this point. Like, what else is there that we can do? Oh. I am so sweaty in this headband, man. This is great YouTube poop material. Hey, if you want to do that, be my guest. I will happily embrace... Oh, the YouTube poop. Oh, I need a minute to rest. How you all doing today, huh? Brakes hate you today, and that's why I'm taking a break. Ugh. 2 engines for $3. Do they run? Oh, my nose. I bet that when you get back in, they still squeal, "Shut up!" I'm going to kill you. Has the mod loader screen been active this entire time? Just chilling, getting ready for tomorrow's day with my girlfriend, and then I'm going to an antique show on Sunday to hopefully repair someone's model train. That's fun. That's entertaining. I'm better after watching a stream. Yeah, so's your mom. Okay. Now that we are back, we hop into the cab. Open. Pull back. Give her a scoop of coal for good luck. Why am I climbing? What the fuck? And we have boiler pressure. Let's just make sure we don't have a handbrake on. We do. Why is the engine so not functioning? What else is there for me to check? This is legitimately starting to piss me off to a point where I just want to quit on this save and go to a new one. Because, like, what am I doing wrong? What, like, is it because I didn't lubricate the wheels originally? So the engine is mad at me, and it's going to continue squealing. But if that's the case, why is it causing braking issues? Why is the engine slowing down so goddamn fast? I don't get it. Also, my headset is stuck on something. Come on, headset, stop. What are you doing, even? Oh my god. Well, that didn't help. That just made it worse. Hold on. Ugh. Do we just have to tank it? Do we just have to move the engine enough and pray? Full throttle it into the abyss and get another. I don't know if it would respawn, Crypto. Try opening and closing the train bay brake and independent. We tried that. It didn't seem to help the last time we did it, but I'll try it again, because at this point we're just throwing ideas at the wall and praying, huh? That was a bit of a bang. Also, welcome. I see we have 2 new folks. Maybe not new to the channel, but definitely new to the stream. Welcome to Stir Suffers through trying to get this engine to function for the first time. Guess what? The Ancient Docksider motor runs. I have an Ancient Docksider that also runs, but the problem is the motor sucks terribly, and so I'm just gonna have to wind up I'm gonna have to wind up giving it a new motor at some point, which is gonna be annoying because it's an N-scale engine. Alright, come on, game. This engine has no brakes on. It's just a heavy coal train. Come on, game. Come on. Come on. You can do this, right? I'm very new. I was just born. Happy birthday! Get banned because of TOS. Is it like... Did I need to activate one of these and I didn't? Chat, I may be stupid. Repairing my Docksider right now, too. A nice N scale. Yeah, the one I have, it very much does not run happily. Okay. So now... Now what do I do? Now that we remembered to turn on the air brake system, now what do I do? I may be stupid, I'm Merp. Don't worry, sometimes... It sometimes may be stupid. You can also call me Dad. Some people call me Daddy, and it's really weird, but it's also kind of my fault. I accidentally started it. Okay. Okay. So the bar is at 8. Is this good? Is this the right thing to do? Or am I doing this wrong still? Mine can barely move under its own power. I'm gonna try some graphite lube on the motor. Fair enough, fair enough. I'm probably just gonna replace the motor on mine at some point. Okay. Do we remember... Yes, we did. So... This is a very pretty shot. What am I forgetting, though? Is it like... Is it forwards is the release position? No. This locomotive. Looks like the brakes are not releasing pressure. Yeah, maybe we need to slightly apply them. It's like barely. Or... What happens if I... Okay, so there's a little air left in there. You have the brake stand cut... I swear to God, is it because we messed with the cutout again? Which position is correct? That's the correct position? That's the correct position? Ah! Dude, this stream is just gonna be quality for clipping, huh? First, we forget the air brakes. Oh, come on. Then we turn off the cutoff while remembering the air brakes. It's just one of those days. It's just one of those days. Oh, God. Cinema, exactly. Peak cinema. If only I was still editing videos right now. YouTube video idea. Stare yells at the loco for 15 minutes in VR. This has been a lot longer than 15 minutes. I have been streaming for an hour, and we're only now actually getting the engine to properly run. You always on with that style incline with life. Inline. Okay, okay. Yeah, it started out the day in the wrong position, so we put it to the right position. But because we were having so much trouble and I forgot to check the front, I put it back to the wrong position. Or sorry, it started right, wrong. No, wrong, right, wrong, and now we just fixed it. God. Yeah, peak. This is Derail Valley in a nutshell, right? Story goes crazy for air brakes for an hour on the ground. Yeah, what else are we gonna talk about on the stream? Now that we've fixed the problem, now that we've fixed the conflict, what more is there to do? Look at a very pretty sunset. That's gorgeous. If only there was some way I could, like... There. This... Hold on. This is like the perfect screenshot for a thumbnail for the next stream. Somebody clip that, please. I beg. At least you didn't realize it was wrong when you were running an express downhill. Yeah! And this is why we start the day out with shunting every time. Because... What? Hello? Where is my shovel? Where is my hand? You guys can see that my hand is right here, but it's not there. What? Skill issue movie 5, the resolution. Skill issue movie 6, why am I stuck in the floor? Okay, where... Why? Okay, well, that was weird. Oh, come... Hand. The shovel has returned to its people. Returned to the earth where it belongs. Which does make sense as a shovel. Okay, well, we're finally completing this. I think this contract was like a 40-minute contract, and we did 20 minutes on the last stream. We are now at a point where, how long is this? I don't think we made it, boys. I don't think we made that. At least we're getting the contract finished. But I don't think they're happy with how fast we did it. It's no longer Sam, it's actually Samantha DePietro. You may not call me mommy. Too late, you've put the idea in my head. The reality is, if people call me daddy, somebody has to be called mommy, right? Otherwise, like, it's how the kink works. Still better than Amtrak? I have had better luck with Amtrak, honestly. The latest we have ever been was 18 hours, and that was in 2012, and I threw up because I ate a McDonald's sausage sandwich, and I did not like the way it tasted. That is my worst Amtrak experience. some hand stretches, chat. Citadel colors have won me over. They are very satisfying to use. Sausage. I know, right? I hate sausage. I hate pork. I hate bacon. That one's gonna get me canceled on Twitter, which is a good thing that I don't have a Twitter. I do have a blue sky though. I really need to use it more often. I know I've been using it more often. Because, like, I posted on it today for that, competition thing, right? But, I guess that kind of social media just isn't for me, I don't know. I've already found and restored all the demonstrators before you delivered that load. Delivered that load to your mom. Okay, we can finally... I forgot to hit the handbrakes. I can't finally. I have to go back. The train needs a singular handbrake set. Why do we have the lighter out? I don't want the lighter. So kind of you things. At what point does egg begin to taste like chicken? Honestly, that would be a kind of killer meal. Could you imagine that, like, you're going to a vacation for a beach, and you get a specialty meal? Okay, hold on. Yeah, we didn't. We took 2 hours to complete a 1 hour long thing. It's okay. We got money. This is just the story of Thomas's American cousin trapped in Eastern Europe, fighting God for half a bagel. New Blubba episode releasing tomorrow. Okay. So this is, I think, the orders. But could you imagine if they actually had, like, chicken-flavored egg? Like, you order scrambled egg at a restaurant. God, my forehead is so boiling hot. Ugh. You order... Sorry. My brain power is just finding this both hilarious and beautiful. Scrambled eggs with chicken flavoring. That sounds like a Japanese candy. Okay, so if we want to go from the coal mine south to the that's not the sawmill. That's the sawmill. We want to go to the steel mill. Well... You know what? We're taking the long way so that I don't have to turn around my engine. Actually, wait. Hold on. I'm not used to this coal mine at all. Do I not have the station map on my person right now? Average Tasmanian public transportation experience. Oh, there it is. I wanna go... CMS. Okay. Yeah, we can wide this train. Diesel mechanical. Ah, yes, the engine that made me rage quit the game a few years ago. That thing was a headache to try driving. Also, hold on. I don't have my chats open. No wonder things aren't scrolling as fast as they should. The last passenger train ran in 1974? Just start selling model trains, get people addicted to it like it's crack, and then rebuild the railroad. Easy to fix. Life tips with stir. Okay. Cock open. Brakes unlocked. BRB gotta drive home. Just have ASMR in the background. We'll try to kill you by making you laugh so hard you lose control of your car. Second flat car will be done by the morning. Hey! That's good, that's good. Remind me to get PETG RPG. I know it's going to happen soon, but just remind me. I need to get more stuff for the 3D printer. Somebody needs to open a rock band with the chuff sounds of a steam locomotive. Could you imagine how cool that would be at a concert? Not just speed, PETG, high speed, PETG, yeah, exactly. We gotta be faster than Crypto's mom. I'm going to run that joke into the ground. Slow right ends it. Boring. We can't have it being ended. We have to start with steam train chuff sounds. That was the worst whistle. Dragonstall's there, so it should be easy. All we need is new stations and trains. Why do new trains? When you can go out of your way... when you can just steal a pacer. Doesn't everybody love a pacer? And now we have a brand new band member! And they just wheel in a porter and open the regulator. Hey, I'd watch. Okay. Just to make absolutely certain there is nothing on these two tracks in the way. And there's nothing on this track in the way. Okay. .3'6" gauge, so it isn't an option. Cape gauge is so fascinating because it's just with how ubiquitous it is in certain parts of the world and how non-existent it is in others. Like, what do you mean? What do you mean to tell me that a shrimp fried this rice? Wait, wrong meme. Not again. Where? Oh my god, that scared me, dude. I swear. Fish? Dude, on my YouTube short feed this morning, I saw a meme of Gabriel versus the fish. It's just Gabriel from Ultra Kill in like a 2D fighting game. You will witness the power of an angel! And then just on the other side of the battlefield, fish! Shrimps is bugs. Shrimps? Catgirls love shrimp. That's the one thing I've learned. AMC Pacer converted to drive on rails pulling passenger cars, hell yeah. Just take a literal truck, just take a road railer and slap a passenger car in the back. I love shrimps. RPG is confirmed a cat girl. I've never actually had shrimp. I've never actually tried it. I don't know. I'm just a very picky eater for some reason. Don't look at me. Same. RPG, I'm sending you to the Shadow Realm. I'm already an orange cat boy. Yes, shrimp is amazing. Told you. It is the one thing that Voices of the Void as a video game taught me about life. Shrimp is a cat girl delicacy. I'm so disoriented. Where even am I? Oh, there I am. Okay. We clear the switch. We are clear of the switch. And, chat, quick vote for both of you before I get this on the road. Should we do this in the dark, like things are right now? Or should we do it in the daytime where you guys can actually see what the hell is happening? Pick your poison. Day, coward. Darkness. Shadows. Shadows the egg hog. I am vengeance, I am the knight, I am a cheap ripoff of Batman for $5.99 an hour. I'd like to say dark because it'd be funny, but I'd also like day so I could see. Dark it is. I don't want to wait, so let's go. No, I mean, we can sleep. There's a couch. We could just commit rest. What if I put my Minecraft couch next to yours? Haha. JK. Because I'm doing that for Crypto's mom. Well, it looks like it's more votes for dark. So, let's get this show on the road. This is my 116th day I go into work without a day off. For those needing context, this means I was last off work. There we go, words. In May? Jesus. I do not envy you. Yeah, B60. Hall. A6i. You got it, game. Gonna go clean the assorted truck fluids off from work. Alright, take care, Merp. And if you die, I'll kill you. It's Night Rat Human? That sounds like a really shitty Japanese anime that's really funny, but not for the reasons it should be. We still have a TGR class running on pushable cement trains. Hey, if it works, it works. Don't tell me you know the same necromancers. Probably not, unless you happen to live near Vancouver, Washington. Frank is going to sleep now. He has to wake up for pumpkin cheesecake. Wait. Did I throw a switch? I swear to God I threw that switch. I guess I'm just wrong? It's just pumpkin pie with cheese in it, then? I have no clue. I've never had cheesecake. Honestly... You know what would be the best Halloween treat to pass out? Something innocuous. Like a chocolate chip cookie. Except you put chili peppers in the middle of the cookie. But only on some of them? Could you imagine handing that out to kids? Here, have some capsaicin. Enjoy! The real horror is not knowing which one's which. It's kind of like those gummy beans? Those jelly beans? Where you don't know what the flavor is until you bite into it. That'd be hilarious. You're giving my dad ideas for his next chili cook-off. Isn't chocolate like a natural way to fight chili, though? Or is that milk? I can't remember. I think it's milk. That is what we like to call epilepsy in a jar. That light bulb is so dim. I'm gonna go get a snack even though you're talking about evil stuff like cookies with chili. It's making me hungry. Stop it, you're gonna make me hungry and I'm gonna have to take a break for the stream. Last year the fire department actually put chocolate in their chili to make it sweeter and it genuinely worked. Yeah, but imagine the kick. Imagine the kind of kick that you get if the chili is on the outer ring of the cookie and the chocolate's in the middle. So you have to bite all the way through to get to the chocolate. Alright, so world map. Okay. Oh, well, since chat is quiet, this is a good time to rest my hands. Even if only for a second. I have a question for chat, but I don't know how to phrase it. I'm trying to figure it out. Well, I guess question number one, have any of you guys actually had problems with plastic wheels on your trains? Has anybody actually seen those things degrade to a point where they don't function anymore? Oh, we're going fine speed. If we can go 8, we're doing okay. Whoa, that was a tree. I'm back. What happened? I asked a question. That's basically all that happened. Not much to write home about. I didn't destroy the entirety of Washington State on accident. It's 9. Hot damn, we can go fast in this area. We're just cruising at 35 right now. We're doing fine. I've been listening to you. Hi, listening to you. I'm Dad. The question was, plastic wheels. Has anybody actually had problems with them? And the answer so far has been dead silence. Oil tax plastics, depending on the oil and the plastics combo. There were letters in old magazines about that being an issue. Some plastics go brittle over time as well, which has also been an issue. Huh. Interesting. I haven't thought about oils in the context of model rarity. No problem with plastic wheels and models, but trying to use plastic wheels on 3D printed trucks is a no-go. RIP. So what you're saying is the entire plan I had is just kaput. Got it. 75% of my fleet has plastic wheels and they still work just as well as every other car I own. In before something catches on fire and your entire house burns down simply because you had plastic wheels. Okay, hold on. We're going the right way, right? Yes, we are going the right-handed way. I have an old trying wheel van with wheels that are cracked into shreds, so I just use it as a scrap wagon. I've never had wheels crack. That's a new one. Damn nerd over here having to read so many old letters to the editors. You know how bad the manufacturing quality used to be? I do. It's in those letters. I can imagine. God. Because literally everything back then was a kit. And don't get me wrong, I think kits in the modern era would be great. But nobody offers them anymore, which is, A, kind of goes to show that, hey, there's a little bit of higher quality in a weird sort of sense. But 2, it's also definitely driven up the price a little bit. Yeah, I guess I haven't heard people complaining so much about it. Okay, we're set for the right track for now. I think we just want to shoot through because we have to get to an A track. And the A tracks are way over there, so... Okay, next question. Has anybody dealt with 3D printed plastic wheels? Uh-oh. How fast are we going? 50. Never mind. We're doing fine. I tried to make N-scale ones. Good luck with that. I don't think that's happening anytime soon. Too small. Uh-oh. I just want to keep our speed down going into this. Going 60? I know this is only 60 kilometers a mile, not 60 kilometers a mile. I know how to words. Tried on my 009 models as a cheap alternative, but they are too flimsy. Yeah, 009 it doesn't make sense, but I think it could be viable in like HO or G even. They worked after sanding, however the axle is what broke. Okay. Interessante, interessante. God, we are zooming. I'm back. What did I miss? You missed the shot. We lost the basketball game. I should probably blow over the railroad crossing, but this is funnier to imagine that we're just committing an Asgore moment right now. I have done O-gauge local wheels by using wagon wheel tires. Oh, okay, okay. I 3D printed the wheel centers pressed in. Interesting. Where would one get wheel tires, though? Hello, TK. Welcome to Fishbird Hell. So this needs to go to A6I, and if we look at the big chart... I can't read. Never used PLA plastic on live stream. Who the hell would use plastic on live Steam? That is a death wish right there. Okay, 6i, yeah. Okay, okay. That is a crown sheet failure waiting to happen. Okay, we're set. We're good. It's been done some cheap-ass models. Well, those are the models not worth buying, clearly. Those are the kind of models that could get you killed. Again? What the fuck, game? Dude, I swear to God this shovel is so glitchy. I don't even know where it went now. I think it clipped through the floor so hard that we're not getting it back. Train show tomorrow? Hell yeah. Hortonby did on the live Steam Mallard? That was for the body, all the Steam stuff was metal. Okay, that's more reasonable. But Jesus. You're not PLA, what can I use? Find the wheel size you want with a past center. Remove the old one and pop in a new one. Huh. Okay, okay. I might just be stuck seeing how 3D printing goes for a while. There's also a train sale going on here. It's not quite a train show. I can't yet show off the little loop. Though the next layout project is coming along, it's coming along. We're gonna get to groundwork tomorrow, probably. I swear to God, every time I look away, the color in this firebox has changed. You want to see a 3.5-inch gauge live steam GNRI C1 Atlantic for under 2K? I don't really model British stuff, and that's the cost of my kidney at this point. I need to save my money for other things, and oogling at a train that expensive is not cutting it, Chief. If anything, oogle at the fact that you can get a GE... God. I hate that, the screeching of the wheels. A GE... No, it was a Porter 50-ton center cab. You can pick one of those up for 10 grand here in the United States. Hell yeah. And we did it in time, boys! Let's go! 3.5-inch live steam for anything for under 2K is amazing. Who does 3.5-inch gauge, though? Why not do 7.5-inch? Why not do 5-inch gauge? Or 4-inch, even? I don't think I've ever heard of 3.5-inch gauge. Alright, chat, I'm sleeping. I'm vetoing the funny idea of staying awake all night in game. How long has it been? We are at 40 minutes. 1 hour 40. Gotcha. One drop off. That's so easy. 1-to-1 live stream. Imagine how much it would cost to build a 15-inch gauge Garrett from scratch. I mean, I know somebody apparently in the Discord has built a live steam engine from scratch for like $300. I'd love to learn. Actually, I know there's somebody in the community. Do you guys remember that Cracker Barrel locomotive from the community showcase? Not much if you do most of the work. It's relatively cheap. Exactly, exactly. But yeah, somebody made a live steam engine in G-gauge. A Cracker Barrel style engine. Which... Oh yeah, I need to find my shovel. Because that thing got Thanos snapped. Hello. Thank you, game. Much appreciated. Yeah, building a steam locomotive, the hardest part about doing it is making sure you know what you're doing. And then having the being able to do it. Are you kidding me? It's stuck again? Where is it? Hello? Where is it? Where's the shovel? Lebowski? Lebowski. Gold shovel win. When we find the store. It's... Oh my god. It's close enough that I can't find it. The welding, soldering, making sure the boiler can handle the pressure. Exactly. Like, it definitely takes a lot of work, but if you know what you're doing, cheap. Boiler was contracted out. That was the most costly bit. Everything else was affordable over time. Okay. So we dropped the shovel nearby. It's about the time that we made it up here that we had to drop the shovel. Stop it. What about a Cracker Barrel locomotive? Cracker Barrel is a store that attempted to rebrand and failed horribly. Apparently they made a train once. Recall lost. Is there a button for that? But yeah, no, somebody made a live steam locomotive that was G-gauge. It's just a tiny little Cracker Barrel engine. It's pretty cute. Retrieve stored items, retrieve lost item. Aha! There we go. Thank you. Need to build my own engine. I'm sure somebody will show you how to do it online. I would love to. It would make for a great YouTube project. But also, I'm kind of like, why? Why does this keep happening? Do I need both hands on the shovel at once? Okay. Well, boop, boop. Jank as heck. Now let's remember to do everything, okay? Let us remember to turn on the air pump, turn on the air compressor, to spin the crank for a little bit. If Cracker Barrel's your peak cultural output. Imagine being mad about a change to a corporate logo that was created in like the 70s by with an entirely made-up guy on it, It is designed to sell you food while you're buying gas for your car. The reality is we live in a location, in a reality where corporate logos are completely fucking uninspired. Bushmill in Tasmania did make a 15-inch gauge Garrett, and they did it from raw materials, and the only thing they didn't build was that boiler. Honestly, stop it. You're going to make me do an irrational financial decision that my body cannot afford right now. I'm already trying to start a business on the side. Okay. Full send. Oh, right. It'll be worth it? No, it won't. Are the brakes on again? Are they... Oh my god, they're cut out again. Because of course they are! It'll be worth it is what I told myself for a very long time about the YouTube channel. And don't get me wrong, it's been a blast. But I cannot financially do this kind of stuff anymore. If we want to do funny things, we need crowdfunding, we need an appropriate amount of members, and in order to get an appropriate amount of members, we need like 100, and we don't even have 20. Get a GoFundMe going, just go on Ko-Fi. It's $5. But people are cowards. You know, I'm gonna start the contract right now. We got time. We can afford to. Hello. You want A6I, A7L, ass. Gotcha. Let's get the bar built up a little further. Make a bet with chat, join Ko-Fi, and Stir becomes Catboy Stir. We tried that once, it didn't work. We had a stream for that. Nobody, not a single person became a Ko-Fi member. Yeah. Exactly. Trust me, crypto, I would totally sell out for something like that. Problem is nobody else would. Also, hold on, I need to make sure, yep, Twitch chat is open. So is YouTube. Apparently I have 2 new messages on Discord, but they're both from the same person, and I know who they are, and I know vaguely what they want. So I can wait. Keeping Uncle Samsonite? Uncle Samsonite sounds like an evil villain from a TV show about children secretly being superheroes. Sounds like the main villain that all the kids know is a villain, but none of the parents will believe. It's a horror thing? Ah, no wonder. It's Five Nights at Freddy's, gotcha. Wait. Oh, right, because that's a coaling tower. That kinda startled me. You know what somebody needs to do? They need to add a horror mod to Derailed Alley. Could you imagine? Of course we're not in range. Could you imagine like a 1 in 1,000 chance of having Foxy from FNAF 2 jump scare you? Like every minute? Wouldn't that be great? Wouldn't you watch somebody play that? Night, y'all. He's gonna pull out a 12 gauge and he's gonna shoot me for such a terrible idea. I remembered and found something we were talking about earlier. Spicy chocolate. There's one right now, if I recall correctly, but oh, it only messes with the lights? Come on, it'd be so much funnier if it actually did more than that. There is just a single flat car here. Fuck that flat car. Do not turn that into channel art. I swear to God. I know some of you have the money to afford commissions. And yet, none of you wanted me to become a catboy. How peculiar. Why? Why? Game, stop sending me to the back rooms. I support your catboy dreams. It's not my catboy dreams, it's Crypto's catboy dreams. You know what? I need to check the water level in it. It's just one of these days. How's it going, chat? How y'all doing? Get me out of here. I want to check the water level. There's water, alright. I don't think there's enough water. But we'll survive. We can now upgrade you to Cat Girl for extra subs. And that's been available for a while, it's just that nobody wants to do it for some reason. Which is really weird. You would think that's the case. You would think somebody would want Cat Sturl, but no. Nobody wanted to do the Build-A-Bear persona. I got 1,800 in the bank. God. Could you imagine if somebody actually no, I can imagine somebody setting a donation goal that high. I know some streamers who would ask for that kind of money. And just do a cat girl thing for 5 minutes in one stream, like the cowards that they are. We can turn this off. Test? What do you mean test? Are you testing to make sure your Wi-Fi is working? Garlic flavored bread chips. What? That sounds... I like garlic bread, I like chips. I don't think combining the two is, an idea. I sent 3 messages and none showed. Oh, weird, huh? That's peculiar. Sometimes the internet works that way. And yeah, it's kind of fun while in, sorry. While in VR, you guys could actually see me reading chat. So you can tell if it didn't send. First my mom and now flat cars? Oh, right. Right. Oh, God. That would be terrible, terrible art. And if somebody does make it, kudos to you for making the art, but also, you are a terrible human being. Alright, what do we got? 18 minutes, 10-minute delivery, easy, easy. Give me the money. Now then, what next? Surely these same cars are available. Coal Mine East. That'd be an interesting challenge. We'd go... We'd have to take the loop, I think. And these cars are all empties. Chat, what are we feeling? Oh, wait, hold on. I can't actually do this yet because I don't have the license for it, do I? I mean, it's like a cheap-ass... Oh, wait, hold on. Never mind, I can do it. I do have the license. I was gonna say, chat, if you guys had any other cars you thought that I should do. Logistical haul to the sawmill. 2 pickups for the something or other. 3 for the harbor. Good God, that's long. Oh my God. What are we feeling like, chat? What are we feeling like? Is, oh, should we just stick with the same 4 hoppers we've been doing this whole time? Why not? Because your mom, that's why. Hold on, I have to take a second. My brain is heating up too much. Also, you know what? Twitch chat is quiet enough. I think I'm gonna move YouTube chat to my hand. Y'all are getting upgraded. Good work. Congrats, YouTube. You are more active than the nerds over on Twitch. Apparently the garlic chips aren't keeping me as sane as I thought. I'm not even able to order. Able to in-order type stuff? What? Huh? What'd that mean? Oh, hold on, I gotta... Hell yeah. Insurance copay, baby. We accept this? No, we didn't. Well, we got a job to do, chat. Juggling between Discord and stream. Is there like activity on the Discord right now? I'd assume so. It's kind of that time of night where it would happen. So we need to pass Girlfriend, we need to pass Oil Well, we need to pass the Mother Burger, loop around, so it's left, left, right, left, left, right, and then it looks like we just go straight into the coal mine. Okay. Gotcha. What? I don't have logistical haul? Motherfucker. Okay. How much money do we have? 31 grand. I have to... Are we only going to be able to barely afford this? We're only going to be able to barely afford this, chat. Oh, we did it. We want ass to bass. Gotcha. This will probably be the last run of the day. It's getting kind of late. I don't want to keep my father up by talking too much. And I have to go to that thing tomorrow. So I gotta go to bed at a half-decent hour. I'm sorry, chat. I have to be a good human being. No. Bam. Okay. I think we can fill up a few of these. Aw, what, Crypto, do you want me to stream until 7 in the morning as a cat girl? Where's my money, Lebowski? That reminds me, I have to sell more things on eBay sometime soon. I have some stuff I do not need anymore. Okay, we can put you away. That was a big jump. You have an eBay? Yeah. I sell things on eBay occasionally. Very rarely, though. I wouldn't get your hopes up that it's something exciting. Because currently, the thing I'm planning on doing is like... Oh, come on, game. Okay, we're live. The thing I'm currently planning on selling is just a couple of Colorado and Southern coaches in 0-30. I should probably sell something else too, but I don't know what to sell. That's the problem. I've got so much stuff that I really just want to keep. Because I like it and I think it's cool. Soon I'll figure something out. I'll be up anyways, it's like 10 AM for me. At 7 in the morning. Yeah, but if you want me to do that, Crypto, you have to pay for the Catgirl add-on. You know, I wish I could just look at my phone for like a second without having to lift my headset up in an awkward position. But screw it. I'm gonna be unprofessional. I want to check things. A low nice snickerdoodle is possible. Really? Snickerdoodle is possible in a lot of scales. In fact, one thing I've been considering doing is actually selling 3D printed snickerdoodles. Because we found the drawings for one of those, for a whatchamacallit, for a trench engine. So we can make Snickerdoodle and SM32. We can make Snickerdoodle and FN3. Admittedly, it would take a lot of money, because 3D printing, you'd have to design an engine that wouldn't get absolutely destroyed, right? But... speeding along. Mini trains made of Baldwin 262. All you would need to do is make the wooden cab. Good luck on that part. That is not an all you would need to do. That is a you're gonna spend a century on it kind of task. The water cap is just open. Hold on, is the water level higher? Is there water in here? Uh-oh. Oh, there is. It's just not loaded for some reason. Okay. Look out, guys. We have to be going 90 miles or 90 kilometers an hour. Whatever will we do? Wrong choice. You... But yeah, imagine a snickerdoodle kit that somebody could buy for SM32 scale. I would love to do something like that, but I do not have the expertise as a 3D modeler, and I recently fixed my printer. Somebody's gonna have to pay for the cat girl for that to be a thing. Chat, I'm gonna be frank with you, I don't think I'm supposed to be here. I don't know how I'm here. Accidentally delete the 06, oh god, no. Hey, it's the croissant! It's the croissant! You know what's funny about the cat girl, cat boy stir talk? I've actually had some time recently to consider what would I have as a persona. That is facing left. Okay. And let me tell you, it's not what people would expect. Still streaming? Yeah, I'm still going. I can usually last for about 2 to 3 hours, sometimes 4. It depends on the day, it depends on the kind of energy I got, you know? A puppy train. Are you what would a puppy train be? Would that be a human centipede, but for dogs? Though, now that I think of it, the Starl friend calls me a cat boy sometimes. For you to experiment with. God, I do not want to experiment on Dogman Centipede. Thank you very much. Thunderdog with cat ears. You know what's funny? Somebody might actually be doing that for me. Not at a request, purely out of spite and knowledge that I have a 3D printer. Somebody has made cat ears for a locomotive that I own or am planning to own. You give me Catboy and Dragon vibes. But the Catboy comes from the, I guess, the aesthetic that I have in person. The dragon comes from the voice. Like, at least that's what I would guess. The reality is, originally, the first persona I ever planned on having was from like 2 months ago on a live stream. And the entire goal of it was that everybody in chat would have to like pay $5 to change one element of it. And I mean one element. The right arm, for instance, could be a cat's paw, while the left one could be a lizard's something or other. I don't know. What's a lizard limb? And the color on one arm would be one color chosen by a different person. So on and so forth. The Build-A-Bear persona. Just your character with little white cat ears. Why would I do Photoshop? If you really want to, just send over enough money and you could get the person who did the art for this would absolutely just draw them on. I'm Sergal software running on reptilian hardware. All that can make me think of is, you know how there are those, protogens or whatever in the furry community? Every time I think of protogens, I think of Protogent, which was malware disguised as Norton antivirus, effectively. But the advertisements are so bad. They're so funny. They're comedy gold. Antivirus is not enough. You need Protogent. I remember it. Dude, back in high school, my friends and I lost our shit over that so many times. It was hilarious. How's the water level doing? It's doing okay. It's doing okay. We're alive. Oh yeah, hold on. We gotta... This switch, I know, needs to be thrown. Proto-Gentleman. Is that where the name comes from? Is it a prototype gentleman that you install in your PC? How fast can we go around this curve? 3. Fuck. Oh, we're going 3. We're fine, chat. We're safe. Polite about asking. I mean, yeah. But do you know how much malware it would install on your PC? Straight up, one of my friends... This is reminding me of another story. I had so many Protogent friends in Alaska. It was one of the only 2 lizards, and I'm the one who moved to Seattle. It is kind of interesting. I wonder why. I want to make a joke about, like, heat, but it... I don't know. Would electronics emit enough heat to make that work, even? I am, like, furry adjacent. I know a lot of concepts at surface level, like I know what therians are for it. For example, I do not fully understand everything, though, if that makes sense. So, the story goes, a friend of mine in high school, actually they weren't a friend, an acquaintance, wanted to play on a Minecraft server with us. And he had Minecraft. But he decided that it would be a good idea to Google free Minecraft, no virus, download 2015, because this was like 2015, 2016. He unironically installed it as part of the bit. He had Minecraft already, and he decided to download free Minecraft no virus. His computer got bricked. So please do not follow in his footsteps, chat. Whatever you do not be that friend from high school. The lizard in a blizzard jokes were constant. Look, it's low-hanging fruit, and as long as it's in good fun... That is a beautiful emote, 100 con. I love that. Uh-oh. Now we're going a little hot. And if we are approaching a switch... I feel like I'm playing that one shooting gallery game from, okay. Set to the right. Okay, we're good, we're good. You guys ever do that Toy Story shooting gallery game from Disneyland? I don't know why this is vividly bringing up memories of it, but it is. I am very glad I just remembered my shovel. 'Cause, that could have just ended in disaster. If we could change one thing about real life, it would be boiler explosions make the sound of a party popper. Yippee! God, could you imagine if they just actually did that? Just, yippee! Somebody's probably made that a mod for Derail Valley, and I think that would be absolutely hilarious to install. Coal isn't real, it can't hurt you. My therapist when I talk about black lung. Well, we're making it, boys. I don't know how, but we're alive. Get clear! The boiler's gonna blow! Yippee! Exactly it. That would be so good. It's like a piñata, except it's a boiler explosion. I can't tell. Is there an I or an L there? I can't read. Here comes the flues. And then just a squeaky toy. Oh, you mean boiler flues. I see. That took me a minute to understand. You know, would a boiler flue make for a good squeaky toy? This is an important question. Could you, from a depleted crown sheet, would a boiler flue make a good squeaky toy? Could a boiler flue make a good squeaky toy? Why are we slowing down so much? I know we're on a grade right now. I know we're on a grade, but... Huh. This is a fascinating question. Look, I have enough fox and dog friends. I could just ask them, see what they think. Where are we heading? I think we took a wrong turn, guys. Actually? You know what? No, we're fine. We're fine. It's just, whenever we make it to the next junction, we need to figure out, we need to sort of relocate, repath ourselves. Okay, okay. Maybe for Godzilla, perhaps. You just have a baby Godzilla. Come on, game. Oh, we're popping pop valves too much. I need to lower the... I need a damper. No, actually, you know what? I want this window open. It looks cooler that way. Same with this one. I do not like how low this water level is getting. I have a blahage and my lap ball is red in the world right now. I need to get one sometime. We passed one by in IKEA a couple of years ago when I had to go buy a bed. Actually, we passed like 12 of them by. Would have made for a good birthday gift for my sister, but just didn't think of it, I guess. I keep checking over here to see if somebody else has talked in Twitch. It's just fucking... Is that a sunset, or is that an explosion? Pay the blahage bail. The bail-hage, you mean? 1.7%. 1.7% with an engine like this with 2 empty cars. 4 empty cars should be no trouble. Which, this reminds me, I cannot for the life of me find appropriate drawings for the S100. I'm trying to find one because I know somebody who can do 3D modeling, but it'd be cool to have like a static 3D print of one. But I can't find the drawings for it. I can only find a side view drawing, and you really need a front view drawing to have some semblance of scale. Again, yes again. Crypto, there's always another chance to bail out Blage. Stretching the hands. Remember, folks, if you're sitting down for hours on end, playing virtual reality video games like I am, or even just watching a live stream, get good exercise. Do not suffer. Know how you feel in trying to model the Bushmill Railway, and there's no drawings. Yeah, sometimes you just have to take the L on it. At least we have side view drawings, you know? And heck, we even have some, like, there's still plenty of these locomotives that are floating around. So if you can find the right person, you can probably just make it happen. Like, I found the drawings for Snickerdoodle. I found the drawings for the 460 cousin of Snickerdoodle. I didn't find many other trench railway engines. But I have found the Denver and Rio Grande Western K-Class 282s. Just doing the nose set and again, get wrecked, you nerd. I wonder why, when you point it out, YouTube starts fixing it. We are going a lot slower than 3. We are okay. Just realized that me putting my hand up to my chin looks like I'm trying to eat my hand. VR is normal. I'm debating if I splurge a bit on some British rail cars. On one hand, I need it. On the other hand, I'm supposed to be building my live Steam boy, and I'm already sidetracked with my hand scales and switchers. The thing is, it's good to have a little bit of multiple projects to work on. Like, right now, I'm focused on the new railroad, right? I've got the 2x4. Except I'm not. I also have a 3D printer that I'm working on. Setting that up. I have a business I am trying to set up. And I have a newsletter I am trying to write. Oh, shit. It's good to have your tasks and your hobby spread out a bit, you know? Yeah. That is not a good number right now. In fact, it is bad enough. I'm gonna wait for the bar to clear. Oh, now this would make an excellent... Why is the train slipping? Why is the train moving? How? Well, I guess we're stuck here for a bit, chat. One of those days. Good golly, oh my lordy Lou, we've stalled! It's okay, we just need to build up a bigger fire. Yeah, it's weird that we're slipping back down the grade. I have the air brakes on. I said I have the air brakes on. Uh-oh. What? What's happening? Might need a car handbrake too. Yeah, but the thing is, the air brakes were supposed to be on there, and they weren't filling back up. Hello? No. Grab, turn. Is the air pump not functioning right now? The brakes. The brakes are cut out. Again. This stupid little lever is going to be the death of me. So many different times. Hey, at least we have an option for 1850s Brakeman Simulator in this game, for those of you who are on Twitch. For all, you know what, how many people are on Twitch right now? Exactly one viewer. Nice. Also, apparently, the YouTube stream has 0 likes. You cowards. See, this is why nobody did the Build-A-Bear Persona, because even on live streams where we're all having fun, nobody can even be bothered to like the stream. Okay. We're getting close to the bar we need to be at. No, it don't. You're just blind. Do I need to check again? Oh my god, you can see this going down. You know what? Screw it. We're heading back. What? Oh! I'm an idiot. Maybe we're not heading back yet. What? Grab! Okay. Let's try this again. I swear to God. God has left the chat. Just remember, folks, if you're ever gonna swear on somebody's life, swear on somebody else's life, not your own. Alright, you know what? I'm checking. Crypto, I have bad news for you. It's the chat. YouTube Studio is not lying to me. Look, I can't accept death, Crypto. If I'm dead, I can't build Snickerdoodle in SM32 gauge. Now we're talking. God, what a beautiful sunset. How pretty. YouTube lied to you, check Discord. YouTube has not lied to me. I can see how many likes there are. And I can see the before and after. And when it happened. Where are we on the map? Okay, so that is the bridge for Mother Burger. Okay. And if you're dead, you can't let the voices win and build a functioning locomotive at 2 AM. You know, that is... reason 1 of 13. We need 12 more. Come on, guys. We can do a baker's dozen in a stream. The problem is, the voices in my head, it would have to be more so the voices in my wallet. If I die, it's because a truck fell over in the shop and I was unfortunate enough to catch it. Hey, look, that's one way to start an isekai. That other Canadians finally derail their scene. Consist through the building. It's only a matter of time. Alright, so it looks like the tracks are going to converge here. I believe that's what's going to happen instead of us trying to turn around and go down that way. Though it would be cool if we turned around and went that way, I will admit. Truck-kun has figured out new ways of offering. Truck-kun is tired of waiting for an opportunity. Actually, that'd be really funny. Imagine a Final Destination style movie, but it's just about people getting isekai to different animes. In the end, every time somebody gets isekai'd, they have to figure out how to stop the villain, which is a different variation of death. Steal a real pair of Baldwins and a Porter, and paint them as Snickerdoodle, Peppermint, and Cherry. Cherry is no longer in my control. I have sold Cherry. Times are desperate. I need money. I'm telling you, I will sell out. I will become a cat girl. A cat boy. Whatever is desired. I will do the Tumblr sexy man voice and read an entire copy pasta. How's the water level doing? Oh, terrible. Then Bluebell. Bluebell I could also sell. You're right. Her weight issues make her not the best. She is well taken care of. Yes, she has been turned into a pizza, I can confirm. We gotta be hitting a downhill grade at some point, right? Like... we're basically at the top of the world right now. There's not much more we can do, right? She's a cake topper. Bah! Who calls them cake topper layouts? That's boring. Zero to 10, I want a refund. One of those little tables that come in pizza boxes. You know, there was one really cool idea I had a while back. I don't think I'm going to be able to do it because obviously funding is necessary, which is like my catchphrase at this point. Somebody in Japan makes a 25mm diameter radius in N gauge. Imagine a little trolley running around that. Imagine like a little bookshelf scene. You know those scenes where like... Uh-oh. Yeah, fire's getting low, we need to fix that. You know those little like bookshelf scenes where somebody will put in the middle of their bookshelf, they'll put a diorama of some kind? Imagine that with a little trolley railroad that actually can run around in loops. Okay, come on, we can make it over this hill. We are so close. My Okada layout is 4.5-inch radius. It's literally sitting on a shelf behind me. It's got 2 sidings, a fork, and an oval. Hey. A big reason I'm after British cars. Entirely understandable. I have some of the Atomics track, which is 5-inch radius, but they have switches for it built in that are the same radius. I have a whole loop of that and 4 switches still left over. I need to do something with those someday, but I just can't figure out what I want to do. Maybe I should, like, make a tiny Heisler and just have a little railroad, a little logging railroad. But yeah, no, 25mm is slightly under an inch. Imagine 25mm diameter curves in N scale. Oh my god. I know we're in a downhill, but... debating redoing mine by making it a lot longer by a foot. That's part of the joy of model railroading, is you get the ability to do that when you feel like it. Also, we are going down the wrong spur. I think. Let me double check. No. Never mind. Full steam ahead. I'm stupid. My comment didn't show up. YouTube, what are you doing? YouTube is being stupid. It's giving crypto a lot of trouble, too. Uh-oh. Guys, I think we're out of water in the water tank. Which is a massive issue if true. Deer Valley, teaching why texting and driving has consequences. Yeah, hey, it's funny though. It makes for good content, okay? I might legitimately have to abandon this train and go pay my debt to the insurance company. Okay, is that a downhill? Very slightly. That is a lot more than very slightly. I'm concerned. What's that sign say on it? 6? 8. Okay. I want to keep it below 6, though, because I can't tell how fast I'm going otherwise. Crunchy is about to get warm and toasty. Yeah, no kidding. It is about to get very, very happy for Rico's sake. Also, I think that was the sound of us running out of water in the boiler. Or in the water tank, sorry. Not the boiler. Not the boiler. Not yet. I just got a really bad idea. Because we were talking about personas earlier, right? What if somebody had, like, a chicken fursona? Or like a cow fursona. And every time a crown sheet failure happened, they would just, like, they had a PNG tuber or something, and every time a crown sheet failure happened, they just changed to a picture of roast beef. Like, a JPEG, not a PNG, not a drawing, just a JPEG of roast beef. See, this is why we need somebody to spend money on the Build-A-Bear, persona. Yeah, okay. I am a little bit concerned about how fast we're pulling in here. Oh, we're fine. I am going to very quickly try and figure out B5. Presumption. B5 is going to be straight on. Or, sorry, not straight on. Wait, hold on, hold on, hold on. That's A3. Fuck me. Chat, we might be cooked. I don't know where we're heading. Whew. I somehow did the exact right thing in this scenario. Oh my god. Oh, my heart. So this is B5S? Let's go get the engine fixed up and get her some water, and then we'll go to B5S. And this time, let's remember to do the cutout. Where is... Those breakthrough shoes are toasty warm. It's fine. I don't have to pay repercussions. I have my insurance for that. Where is the depot around here? Oh, it must be this building. It's got lights. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Don't care. I... Chat, we have a problem. We have a big problem, chat. Hi, yes, I understand. You need to get fired up again, which is a problem. Hello. We're just barely getting by right now, aren't we? Fill the air. Forward. You. We have water in the boiler, so we can actually start a fire. Contrary to popular belief. We can undampen it a bit. We're about to do the A and Tazrael cost cutting. We're certainly gonna be cutting costs because multiple people are gonna be dead after this, and then we don't have to pay them on payroll, right? Also, how long was this supposed to last? 64 minutes. Well, yeah, no way. Honestly, I don't know if I should move those cars or if I should delete them. I'm gonna assume delete, though, because I don't think I can run a train that long. Which means... What time is it? Oh, 10:40... 10:45? Damn, I thought it was later than that. Chat? We might have a problem. Is there enough space on the other end of this track? Okay, there's more than enough space. There's more than enough space. I forgot about this because I never go to this part of the map. Are we still at 100% condition? We are not. Uh-oh. Ugh. Headset hurts. We've almost survived, chat. We've almost made it. It ain't easy trying to catch up 5 minutes without missing something. Just run at 2 times speed, Crypto. Don't worry, you haven't missed anything. Chat is quiet. People are dead. Mostly. And there's the switch. Release. Brakes. Forwards. Cocks out. I missed the whole downhill ordeal. Crypto, that's a lot more than 5 minutes. Oh hey, look, handbrake. Isn't that convenient? Alright, and loud bonk. Question is, are we all in? I think the answer is no. Yeah, we have one more car to go. Well, you did get YouTube, why are you doing this? Skill issue! If it's got a link in it, YouTube kills links. So does Twitch, to be fair. I think... do this. Oh. Already has no air? Oh, that's why? Are you trying to post a link? Yeah, no, YouTube is going to send you to the Shadow Realm if you try and post links. That is not something I can change, and honestly, it's also not something that I blame on YouTube. The internet is full of scammers, and people are stupid. But also, like, why do they keep... how do the bots... Handbrake must be applied, Roger. I didn't see how much time we had left. We've probably failed it, but that's okay. The fact that we made it is, in its own right, insane. It was linked to somebody just doing a Snickerdoodle-like engine in 009. So, the Mini Trains website? I've already been there like 17 times. They are not within my budget, and 009... 009 is a vanity scale at this point. It's not really one I'm too focused on. I enjoy my time in it. You're kidding. 62 minutes out of 64. Stonks. Hell yeah. Let's go, chat. Let's go. Let's see, what's the next job? This is gonna be the next job. Wait, is there no more jobs with this set of cars? Man, that's sad. This is so depressing, man. And this is a great place to end the stream. We've been going for 3 hours somehow. I need to get up early tomorrow so that I can go to a small train sale at a local train store. I need a shower. I need to go prepare the cat stirl in case somebody does actually sponsor that and make sure it happens. Ow. Ow. Right, that gets close. We might actually have a video pretty soon, by the way. The community showcase is happening soon. And there's that thing I posted on YouTube, on Blue Sky, on Discord. I'm going to be making a video on that sometime soon, too. So, even though we are still on pseudo hiatus right now, expect something cool in the next week or two. Probably going to be 2 weeks at this point, but who knows? Thank you all for watching. And I will see you all whenever the hell I can clean out my room from all this heat, because good God, this headset is boiling. Cheers, folks.
Well.